I'm going to show you guys how to do the gold shadow trading method, which is one of the best trading methods on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys. So jumping into the gold shadow trading method, as you could tell by the name, we are going to be trading with gold cards that have the shadow chemistry applied. So how are we going to do this is basically, obviously gold cards all that already have a shadow chemistry style applied to them have more value on the market because the shadow chemistry style itself has a ton of value. I believe it still goes for 5,000 coins. So naturally, for someone to buy a player that already has the shadow chem style applied, they're going to have to pay more because now they don't have to pay for the shadow chemistry style. And we're going to kind of take advantage of that for people that don't know that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set our quality to gold rare, our chem style to shadow, and our maximum buy now to 5K. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate between different positions and try to snipe cards that already have a shadow chemistry style applied to them. So if we take a look here, the first one we're going to do is right back. So again, this filter would be gold rare right backs with a shadow on them for 5K or less. So what you're going to do is you're going to search, you're going to scroll to the 59th minute, which is where the newest cards that get listed are. And boom, we get here and we're going to see if these cards are a good deal. So how do we know if they're a good deal is essentially getting used to this method and knowing the card's prices. Most of the time, you could just check their price too. So, for example, there's Mukiele. Maybe I think he goes for more than 2.7K. I would quickly go type in Mukiele here and look at his price with a shadow chemistry style applied and see what he goes for here. So, I'd search him up and let's take a look. So, that Mukiele with a shadow chemistry style applied, the cheapest one on the market's 4K. So, I'm actually going to want to go pick that card up here. So, if we go back to gold rare right backs with a shadow, and I know he was about 2,700 coins here, let me scroll over and pick up that Mukia. It looks like somebody actually already bought him. So we missed out on a good deal there, but that just kind of shows you the potential of this filter. And essentially, you're just going to do that over and over, but we're going to go from right back. Now we're going to jump over to left back and check the price of these. Set your max buy now to 5K because it helps you get to the 59th minute quicker when you're scrolling here. And quickly take a look, see if there's any deals here. None of this really looks all that good to me. I think Davies might be at 3.3, but I'm not 100% sure. So those aren't that great. Then we go to CDM. So we go right back, left back, CDM, and then we go and we jump over and we see if there's any good deals here. Let's take a look. Sissoko 3.7. I'm not 100% sure on, so let's go check his price. And again, the more you do this method, the more you'll just kind of know players' prices and you won't have to look players up anymore. You'll just kind of like know them. Now, he's the cheapest. There's nothing else under 5K other than this Sissoko, so I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. Now, I did pick up a couple cards before the video as well here to show you. So, this Sissoko here, we got for 3.7. There was nothing else for under 5K, so I'm going to list him like 4.7K. Now, the thing that comes with this method is typically one, you need to undercut by a lot. So, say the next cheapest Sissoko was like 6K, I would want to list mine like 5.3, 5.4, because it makes it much more intriguing to buy those cards. Second thing is essentially these cards are going to take a lot longer to sell because not as many people are using gold cards in the game at this point. So a lot of times it'll take multiple listings to sell these cards. So you need to keep that in mind. Be patient, keep relisting. Your cards will eventually sell. Now, let's take a look at the two cards we picked up. I picked up an Acuna with a shadow for 2.4K and a Barella with a shadow for 5K. So let's go take a look at these profits here. I honestly don't even know how much profit we're looking at on these, so let's hope it's good. So Acuna, who we picked up for 2.4K here, the cheapest one with a shadow. Ooh, cheapest one with a shadow is 9.5K there. Now, I don't think mine's going to sell anywhere near that, so we're going to list a lot cheaper, but we can essentially list whatever we want for that Acuna, and we'll have the cheapest on the market. Now, the next one is Barella here. The cheapest Barella with the shadows, 7.5K. We picked him up for 4K there. So if we go ahead and go list these cards up. Let's just get a general feel for how I list these up. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's just whatever kind of feels right, I feel like. So this card, I'm gonna list about 6.5k, picked him up for 5k. That's not bad at all there for Barella. And the next one is Acuna here. I'm gonna list him for 5k, picked him up for 2.4. That's not bad either. So essentially with this method, again, just to give you a quick summary, is you're gonna go in, you're going to go gold rare, shadow, max buy now 5k, rotate between right back, left back, CDM, and center mid was our last one we didn't hit on. Each time you hit a filter or you do a position, you scroll to the 59th minute, see if there's a deal here, and then if there is a good deal, you just snipe it, sell it on, and go again. And the things to keep in mind, one, it's easier if you know the prices. Two, it's going to take time to sell these cards. Three, you need to undercut prices by a decent amount when you're doing a filter like this. So hopefully that helped you guys. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.